Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. I say welcome to 166th edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, this is the second trading day of the month of November, and I'll tell you that the market this morning is also in a misdirection as all eyes and what are on Fed decision. And like I always say, as far as we're trading news, we're trading influence of policy, and also our instrument we're trading is also moving up and down. Don't forget in anything you are doing in this market, not to put your stop loss. That protected stop loss is very key for your portfolio. And always trade your plan as a trader or investor, because it is your plan to guide you on the kind of stock you buy and the kind of price you enter. It's your plan also help you to know how long you stay, because you know the source of your fund at any given time. So at the earnings season, as also continue to influence price up and down, these are market events that will always come at the right time. And that is why I say people that in life there is time and season. Also in equity market there is time and season. Now any season is almost running up officially, but I will tell you that these numbers that are hit the market globally and local market here has also given investor an insight where it is positioning ahead of what? Ahead of the next 5 trading months. I will tell you that take the history of the stock market anywhere in the world. I will tell you that the most active period and we see market being is between the month of November and the month of April. And that means in the 12th calendar of the year, November to April is where we see the active activities of the market. Remember the slogan that says sell in May and what and buy in October. You can see what is happening in April. This period is the time that you should be there. That means whatever you are seeing in the market now presents opportunity for you to what to take decision on what to do. Because at the end of this Fed decision, Fed day today, as all eyes are on Fed activities, you can see that the market are closed even down yesterday in US, tried to low to print out this morning, despite there's a mixed trend. Also in Asia market, also in Europe and also in Africa. You can see how the decision of Fed has a way of what influencing the global market activities. But the thing that you also look at that fear that Fed might also increase by 50% is there, because if you look at the latest economic data that hit the market, even when people are thinking at either 50 or 70, it shows that the increase, if you look at the economic data that came, especially from the GDP that for the first quarter, and also the inflation for the month of October that slowed down, that kind of sense of decline was marginal. Also, if you look at the recent labor report that was in the market, it shows that the part of them have not really shown much on this economy. That means they might likely increase, but from a statement from one of the member of the policy committee member there said that they might become what a slowdown in December. But that is what all eyes are about. We want to see actually is it 50%, 50 basic points, sorry, or 75 they're going to keep for that. We want to see that. That's why all eyes are what are on this Fed meeting today. If you look at all different instruments as we speak, they are all waiting for what? For the outcome of this meeting. But market remain mixed in most of the market across the globe. And that tells you that all eyes, as I said earlier, are on the what? On the outcome of Fed meeting. But the good thing is that this aggressiveness that people are looking at, investors are thinking that if the bank would also tone down their aggressiveness, that would be a plus for the equity market. You can see that alone has also put some indicators on a green position, while some are slightly in red at this hour. But I believe that, like I always say, that widely the central bank, US central bank decision has the way of what influencing what whatever. And if they lift interest again by 75%, says that most of other central banks of the world are likely to also to check their own interest rate. Don't forget that last week we saw it was the European central bank doing the same thing. We saw that in Canada central bank and that of Netherlands. We need to also look at this trend. But we believe that what happened at Fed meeting today will go a long way. Say 2 days meeting that want to see the outcome at the end of the day. That also change the mood of the market. That's why I said you must always know how to use your stop loss, to know exactly where you are, and also don't forget to take profit in a volatile market like this. When you see profit in your position or your trade, that's why in the market, learn how to take that position. Don't allow the market to give you profit and that's the market will take it away from you. That is not too good. I believe that investors by this time should also have learned that strategy that you must know how what to take profit as I went to. And that also helped the market. As better than expected, the earnings report boosted what all the index across the globe. We saw it, in US, here in market and in our market, despite there is a liquidity crisis all over this market. But we're seeing that there are some sectors and industry and individual stocks that are still looking up despite what the low liquidity and also the oscillation as a result of what either crude oil price going up and down and one policy or the other from these are the market events that when it comes to policy that the central banks anywhere in the world as after 2 months or a month depends on the country they have to meet to what look at what is happening in the economy and adjust straight to keep the economy in track. But I tell you earlier that their duty to stabilize price and work and create job. Now that it was something that the data that came from US, we have not seen much of this effect on the problem was seen that there's a marginal growth in what in the third quarter, but also was saw that the inflation slowed down a little, and also the recent report that came from labor, labor report or market or we'll call it shows that yes, they have not favored. That's why people are not thinking, let's see the outcome if they leave it or change at this or also they will stay high. Let's look at whether they will still maintain that 75 or bring it down to 50. These are the 10 or eyes are now. But I believe that those individual stocks that are really also supported the market, the earnings that came from like all those tech companies and other industrial companies also supported the market. That yesterday and as we speak now because this river is what all eyes are on. But as we speak now, oil price is also trading around the 95 dollar point 29. Can see that has also need up again from 93 to 95. Can see this oscillation and also the fear of the attack of of Ukraine, Iraq, attack is also part of what and also the OPEC also forecasting or kind of projecting that in the nearest future that the natural gas will be like one of the second in the energy mix. These are the things that driving what the crude oil price up and down. And don't forget that also US election season is around the corner. Oil price trying to put it down to also make their people know that yes, this government is also taking care of the economy and all those stuff. These are what's getting kind of influencing the price of crude oil up and down. And it's a was war for influencing the market at the same time. That's why you as a trader you want to understand what is happening down here in the market. As I've said, we have seen a market here for the last the last 12 years. We have seen that market in the month of November open 6 times. I mean that's the in meter out of 12 years. That open on a mid trend down for 6 years, 6 years, and America see that this is a missed position. But today, as we speak now, if you look at the market also looking down at this hour. It tells you that this is a reflection of what's happening in the market. But I said earlier, now that we are seeing market looking down, I think investors will be making a big mistake if they our local market here, if investors here are trying to sell off and run away to either to look for currency, to put their money in currency as a dollar continue to rise. I saw that dollar today is almost around 855. How long will it rally? And that if you are selling your stock, your assets to go and buy dollar and you are selling your position at a good loss about some are selling at almost 40% down, which I say it is never a wise word decision. What you do, the market presents your opportunity. The major fundamental, which is the company, fundamental is that will determine what they pay you. The liquidity in the market is also a major fundamental. That will also divide what capital appreciation will be. Like what we're going to discuss in the earnings, you can see, despite the low liquidity in the market, there are some companies because of their results, we are seeing that there are still activities in those companies. These are the things we also put in place when we are taking a decision. But I will advise that this is not the time for any investor in a market or non-investor to be panicking out of the market and selling 40% down, 20% down because you want to go and buy dollar. Are you into business of important things or less that? But if not, why can't you use the opportunity to have that even though when you are making loss to look at the opportunity to average down in companies that we have seen that their earnings are going for a beat market expectation. For that, take advantage of these prices that you are seeing as entry price and also position in those companies rather than selling in panic and at the time you are coming back because when the market rebound, these same companies that posted their positive earnings and their prices are low are the ones that are going to lead the rebound. That means what you are instead of you selling off at a good loss and going and looking where to recoup your profit, it's better you look at wait and see because in this class or in any of my I will tell you that after you have applied your technical and your fundamental in your position, and those fundamentals of this company are not dissipating, they are still intact, and you say that the fundamental the technicals are still positive, apart from liquidity level that is also pushing up and down, you can still hold your position. What you do is you apply what the most important factor again in equity analysis, which is patient. That patient is key. You apply patience to your position and wait little. I know that yes, all eyes are what on the election comment. Yes, there might be election uncertainties, fear here and there, but I tell you, this election, we have seen election in Nigeria for how many past years? For 25 years or 24 years now. We have seen different government coming and going. Now that already I see that this election is going to come and go, but what the investors are looking at, which of the candidates, which of them has the economy at heart, and all of them have this economy at heart, the security at heart, then that means whoever that emerge as a president will expect to come to reform. And that is not, and also if you can put the election and everything goes successfully, I tell you this market rebound. And that's why I'm not panicking, because I know that those that are positioned in this market, even though they are not increasing their stake yet, now put institutional investors, the PFAs, they also understand these numbers that are coming and like it also to come back and see when to enter when they are done with their analysis, and that will change the face of the market. And if election come and go, that will also be a boost for the market. These are the critical point events I see that also is ahead of the market, and I believe that once we're able to cross it, we are going to see another financial reset, and that financial reset is what we should also be positioning for. That's why in the coming Invest 2023 that is coming up on the first Saturday in the month of December, we're going to take advantage of this financial reset we are looking at to happen what in 2023 and beyond. If there is expected to be a financial reset, financial market reset, where would you be positioned of? Where would you be, asset repricing? How can you take advantage of it? Are you yourself, are you prepared for that financial market reset? Because if you are not prepared, it will take you unaware, and that is where also you get your finger bump. But this reset will create an opportunity for what? For wealth transfer, for those that are designing. That is why you also have to make date with that section, so that you also take advantage. You have about 8 speakers that are going to discuss from 9 to 12 different instruments. That's why I say financial market research. You know what I mean? All what is going to happen in all the market, especially as the election is ahead. We need to also prepare ourselves ahead of this. It's very, very key for every investor. That's why I said don't panic out your position, but rather invest wisely. Yes, those that have entered in for any season, and if your position have entered, the price have not moved as expected, you hold on. But if the market is going against you after the result, the price result, you cut your loss. That's why I said as you are entering for any season, you also have at the back of mind, but you have to position yourself so that if the number go against you, how you also bail out immediately to avoid hook word in this stock. That is the best way for you to invest in this kind of market. The market for me is not a total bad market, but rather a buy market for the investor that understand how to invest in this market. This is how our concluding session. We quickly look at the earnings so far that are in the market before we go to what we go to see what is happening technically or the live market. We can't jump into live market until we look at what results that are in the market, how are they fair so far in the market. Also, we are going to look at the number that came from the service sector. I want to look at them. I see how markets are related to impressive number, and that will give you an insight that when you see impressive number in any market condition, whether in a bear market number, there is no market to appreciate that number. Also, when you see a bad number, either in a good market, in a bear market will also treat you the way what that number came. For example, now you saw what happened in the result of Fidelity Bank and that of NACO. Market appreciated them. That's why there's no liquidity in the market for 2 days, 3 days, especially minimum of 2 days. We saw these two stock gaining, constantly. That also can create, opportunity for. That is why any season anywhere is different. You position, you can make around 18 to 20% in these 2 days. Also, you are good to go. So when bank gives result, how market reacted that it touched a new high. That is only bank that are make new high, in this any season. From almost around the 3 naira 60 kobo, 340 to almost 4 naira 20 kobo. You see, that is for any season, because this number came and what it beat expectation. I will tell you, if you have to be where there's liquidity in the market, that stock would have hit 5 naira with ease because where there's liquidity. As I said, relax. Here, if the company fundamentals that support payout and all that are seen that, once liquidity comes back to the market, we're going to see a kind of a turnaround in the market. That's why you, as a trader or investor, don't panic out, but rather invest with knowledge and make sure that you are trading your book. And also move from stock that you know that the dividend yield is very, very low, where you see that it's high. These are the things to be doing in the market, not just to panic and selling. They want to go and buy dollar. This is not the right time to do that kind of decision. If you are in this class, you must take what investment that will also impact you positively. That is why we are gathering knowledge at your best and experience so that you know where to navigate. That is why you must make time also to join us at the next coming Invest 2023 for traders and investors. Are you prepared for what? For the financial market reset? Are you prepared? You want to know whether you are prepared. And that's why in that class, we want to prepare you, give you an insight to how to prepare for that so that when they come, it will take you by surprise because in every asset in the market. They're going to be repricing, they're going to be financial reset generally, and also policy will change. You need to also take position and take advantage of this changes in policy. It's very, very important, as we proceed into the end of the year. Don't forget the seasonality will come. Once we enter December, we'll be looking at for Santa Claus rally. Also, we're looking at the end of the quarter and end of the year rally. And also, don't forget that in history, I will say that the month of January have been different, and that is the month that is close towards the election period. What will be happening? Is price going to also remain low or going to start appreciating? Because don't forget, closer to the election, more information will be coming that to guide us where who is going, more indicator of who will win. Also, people will planning ahead of that. Whoever that come on board, that will also come towards a proper reform that will pass the economy generally, and also that will change the face of the market. I've said we're looking at the service sector, and we're looking at the result that came from. Let's start from SACO. SACO, is in the in aviation service. Like recently, government launched about the new air carrier for Nigeria. But I will tell you, as an investor, you have to be very careful. When it comes to operation of airline and other in Nigeria, go and check the history of this market. Most of the company, they're ranging from either Tazangi, all of them ranging by Fairview, also look at midwave, like all of them. That's what I did today. That's why if you are investing in a very careful. I believe that the area we can look at as investors in this market is you can look at the logistic apart business of that, because I have seen all over the world and even here in Nigeria that the logistic business in this airline related business or in transport business are the ones that you can see that they are making a wave, and also we are seeing it reflecting on their earnings because of what they locate in and they are not involved in maintenance. Those that are maintaining doing this one, the high cost of these activities are always rolled into their profit. But for these ones, you can see that yes, they are stable. I can see the life of Naku, how Naku started. I can see Saku also, the Skywave Aviation, how they started before they put it. You can see that it's also a trace to you or a history for you to watch. That's why you must look at this sector and also why you are putting money. For the number that came from this sector, I'll tell you that they are mixed number actually. But a leader in that sector with the numbers and also with the price and also where they are going in terms of performance. We'll start with the Skywave Aviation. Skywave Aviation Q3 number, it's a mixed number, but for me, this is a number that's also very not bad at all. No, sorry, this is not Capato. This is Skywave. Sorry, Skywave number is okay for me. Only that if you look at the whole analysis, the numbers are looking for in future also to discuss what's going to happen. If you look at the Skywave Aviation, consider the gross earning or sorry the let me say the turnover or revenue moved from 6.42 billion to 8.59 billion, present about 33.8, that's 34% up. And also look at the PAT. PAT also remain in that direction. For 2022, they posted about 631.64 million against 542.56 million in 2021. That's about 16% or 17% up, 16.67% up for the 9 months. It tells you that this company that they are still business, but they are doing their top line and their bottom line will double digit. If you also look at the EPS from this 631.64 million, that will give us an EPS of what of 47 kobo against 40 kobo posted in what in 2021. That's that these are pointing that at the end of the year with a 47 kobo earning per share, you can forecast that this company can achieve around the 65 kobo to 70 kobo, and that also will be. Don't forget that yes, apart from high cost of flight, this season of festive period, the activities also will increase for what for that line, and that's we see more activities of what in this logistic companies that are on that in that airline service business. I believe that has also implemented their last the stated result. Because this is the last quarter that will going to add to what they did in the 9 months. Then if you look at the profit margin, yes, profit margin is very, very low, but you can see that cost is not the friend of anyone, and it's fairly around the globe, not here also. The cost of maintenance and cost of importing their equipment all has gone up. Consider if you look at the profit margin, I'll tell you there's a decline in profit margin. Despite the earnings were going up, but the profit margin declined from 8.41% to 7.33%. That means I'll tell you in all the 1 naira they are making less than less than one naira, less than 1 kobo is also 10 kobo is what is retained as what as a profit margin. But one thing also you need to that if you look at this company operating cash flow, it's positive but declining. We need to know that one again. The company operating cash flow what is positive but declining. That means, if you compare the cash flow as seen as at end of September 30th, 2022, and the activities of September 30th, 2022, I can see that there's a decline was in their operating cash flow. It's very, very important that we note that. Also, if you look at the Cabaton result, the Cabaton result for me is what is the disappointing number, and that's why I said any company that know where market also takes you, the way it is. Yes, even for Sacco, we have not seen much reaction to the earnings because of what is happening, the kind of low or kind of quietness in the market in terms of people seeing rising insecurity at the same time what is happening around the sovereign risk. That's why I see that more. But I believe that low liquidity and confidence is also part of what is happening. But this is a pointer that these companies who are seen are cheap, and that is how we can take advantage of this low prices. But if you look at that of Cabaton result, I'll tell you this what is not good at all. It's a disappointing number. If you look at their revenue drop from 27.1 billion to 22.04 billion, is about 18% down in the red. Then also profit after tax also maintained that same direction, drop from 1.2 billion to 302.1 million in 2022. That's about 35% down for that same period. And this is not too good. In that same vein, the EPS dropped to 9 kobo against the 6 kobo in 2021. And also, if I look at their profit margin, that is really very poor, 1.36 in 2022 against 4. Yes, but the good thing is that also if you go and look at the operating cash flow of Cabaton, I will tell you there's improvement in their cash flow, but it's positive for us to have to watch because this number can also turn around. This is a third quarter, like I said, if able to reduce their increase their activities and reduce their loss, their cash what's it called, their reduce their expenses and all those stuff, their cost of finance, everything, and we'll see turn around. But for me, this price is in. I have to keep watching the price. It's becoming cheaper for me for taking analysis what the price is doing and see when it will be turn around in their earnings. That will also bring a turnaround in their price. Like I tell you that price feed of what on earnings. On this number, do not expect them a good dividend to come for that. The price might not go, but on the business they are starting now, they are going out to do. If you look at the turnover, I think that even higher than that of Sky Wave and the one that we're going to discuss, the NACO, says that this company has a but they need to come up with a more strategy to kind of reposition the company for people to be start looking at it for investor. But on the trend of the number, I would say investors should be very careful looking about if a technician like me or trader or look at to see where to get a good support level going to drop into the stock is very, very important. Yes, finally, before we go to looking at the market, technical live market, not to look at the NACO result. NACO result, I'll tell you that this is one of the results that is outstanding in the industry and also in the market. This is the company that grow its bottom line with almost 3 digits. Strong 3 digits for me is a good one for NACO. And don't forget, this is how you should know that a company that's doing far, NACO gave bonus of 1 for 5 or 1 for 4. But see, their performance have doubled that of bonus. That means even the additional share created, their earnings is becoming powerful to tell that this company are taking advantage of the kind of opportunity in the sector. That's why I say logistics business in the aviation sector is very key. Not only that, if you look at logistics all over the world, transport, where things are done well, that is another way to measure the economy. For me, it's a good one for NACO. NACO, turnover moved from 7.45 billion to 11.28 billion. That is about 51% up. In the green, good one, and also earnings with the bottom line, PAT moved from 725.2 million to 2.11 billion. That's 189 percent up. This is good and fantastic. And the earning per share for Q3 moved from 44 kobo to what 129 kobo. You can see the good number. This is fantastic. You see, the company does create additional share about almost 25% from 1 for 5 to 1 for 4, increase in their share issue. But they've doubled their earnings with what more than double. With almost 100%. I mean, when I mean double, earnings are double more than. I mean, you can see from 725.2 million to 2.11 billion. This is fantastic for the result. And that is why, like I said, when a company performs well, whether in a bad market or a good market, has to respond to it. With this low liquidity market, not to move for straight 2 days, this week, that alone has given investors in that position, minimum of 15% after their what after their charges, even 18% in anywhere you enter. I believe that this is how to trade, and it's that's why any season, no matter what it is, it's a period that you see prices going up and first of all, there are more surprises and what disappointment that come with any season. You can see it now that even at this point, you can see what has happened in NACO. Also, if you look at NACO profit margin, it moved from 9.8% to 18.7%. This is huge for me, and that's how to invest as an investor. It says that these companies are also doing well. No, we don't need to also look at it and be complaining, but rather take advantage of the position. There's no liquidity in the market, that we know. But now there's no liquidity, position ahead of liquidity coming back. But when liquidity come back, this company that has pathetic number, that beat expectation, and one that will lead what that rebound at any given time. If you look at the company of operating cash flow for NACO, it's still positive. For me, it's a plus for NACO. And that's why investors should understand the importance of earnings or earning power in any market. And especially if you're a big trader, you must understand that prices feed on what on earnings. That's why you use your chart to always look at what is the attitude of people reacting to these earnings or what they use that in the market. Shape your chart is very, very important. When any news comes, any other news comes, it will reflect on the chart, and that's what you should do. Yes, we want to quickly look at the chart because of our time. Then the market as we speak is still making lower low. The market as well, written that in African market, the split market, while our NGS is already in red. Red of about as we speak, NGS is trading the index is doing 43,657.45%, 5 basic point. That is about 88.29 point down. That is about 0.21% down, 0.21% in the southward movement, the negative terrain as to speak. This is position of the market. Also, if you look at the market market bread shows that market is also not looking good at all. Well, market is still having a negative market bread since Monday, or no, since Friday. We've seen that market has been in this negative market bread as a result of one thing or the other. Will tell you that people are not really confident of the market or the economy or the country. But I believe that it's opportunity for us. I call it a fund transfer, web transfer. I can take advantage of it. You can see that we're seeing about now we have 15 losers against what against 5 gainers. Look at the losing chart. You can see that as we speak now, as we speak, this trans express wide is leading the pack, followed by me and Baker. We can also see the life of Champion Brewery, Nigeria Brewery, and Mutual Benefit. These are the top losers out of the 15 losers as we speak. But out of the 5 gainers, we can see on the chart now, we are seeing that Champs is leading, followed by Rwando. We are seeing the GT code following at the pack. Also, we can see Unilever and the Wafu. I can see these are the ones that are the 5 gainers at this moment. For you as an investor, you can see that the food related business, you can see that even as the price of Unilever, market actually Unilever because of what they posted, try to form a bit stable at this price of 10 naira, 10 naira 70 kobo and 10 naira 80 kobo. Let's get 10.50 and then let's keep our eyes on them. But this is how to invest. And no matter what is happening in the market, there's always opportunity that you have to take advantage of. If you look at in terms of volume, volume most active stock now or that are on the exchange. I see that the Sterling Bank is leading in that regard, followed by Access Corp, then we see UBA, the Japan Gold, and the World and GT Gold. These are where you are seeing volume. The volume in a Sterling Bank has not really impacted the price much. We are seeing volume in recent months and weeks and days that the price has not moved out for. Yes, I know that the bank is trying to grow into a good. We agree the numbers are not looking bad, but we have not seen much reflection. That's why I said when liquidity comes to the market, you might see a lot of turnaround in some companies, especially we are seeing some low cap stock, medium cap stock bringing good fundamentals in terms of their financials and also expanding their business. And at the end of the day, we expect to see a better result. These are what is happening in the market as we speak. But people want to look at the chart. If you come and look at our chart here now, our chart is making lower lows and extending what the bearish the bearish channel that we have already for a long time. We're looking at this bearish channel has been a thing that has come to stay in this market for this while, and because of all these high cap stocks also dropping in price, you can see that it's continuing to go down. Even when it breaks down this first one, you can see that it's extending you can see it's extending also. If you take from here down here, you can see that bearish channel is still what ongoing. But you as investors, how can you take advantage of what or this low price was seeing? You can see that the market is still also trending down, making southward movement. But I believe that we should not panic, but rather let's take advantage of low price and also use our technical analysis and fundamental by combining the two to take what decision. And like I said, after we have done this due diligence, taking your fundamental and technical to do your take decision, what you need to do is to apply what patience to see when the market rebound because the company fundamentals are key and they are seeing that they are positive. What fundamentals are key shaking now is that of what the market fundamental and the economy. Once there is liquidity in the market, there's sometimes you can see that when the economic fundamental was too bad in 2020 because of COVID-19. That there was a disconnection between the market and what and the economy. That is how it works. When there's liquidity in the market at all, we are about to see what disconnection between what this company's performance or the price of goods will go in the market. That's why you must keep your eyes on this word liquidity in the market. Once they come, that will also be a job for us to see that they turn around. That's why I said don't panic at all, but rather hold your position and watch. Those stocks that you are seeing their price low now are the ones that will lead what that will lead the rally when it comes any moment from now. Just put your position and watch what is happening in the market. Let's quickly change our T line to our normal 8 so that we can continue from here to know exactly where we are going from this point. Yes, you can see as we speak now on the daily chart that yesterday, see that the market is still below the T line, but we're also seeing a kind of strength coming back, but we're seeing also the market trying to come back trend gradually on it, and also see a little move for money flow, but see reading around the 20, 26, 25, which is below 50. After it, I tried to tell that coming back when we saw this set now on Dangote cement. That is what's happening for the market on a day chart. But for me, there's no cause for alarm. Let's look at what the 1 hour chart is telling us about the market. 1 hour chart, you can see that it means here the price action, index action is almost flat with the T line, but I see that yes, we are seeing strength coming back in terms of momentum here as reviewed by CCI, which is a commodity channel index. Also, we are seeing that the money flow is looking southward in this situation. So say that on the 1 hour chart, market is still not too stable because liquidity in the system is not more. Once you see volume coming back to the market, that is a good sign to say that yes, liquidity is back to the market, which we are seeing now that the volume is very, very small as we speak. But then we look at what is happening on Wando chart. Can we trust the Wando? Yes, with all this information coming here and there, even related information that the court has been another direction again as regards the Wando. What can we see? Let's see what is happening there. You see, let's look at chart. Can you take advantage of Wando price now? On the 1 hour chart, Wando is not looking too good. Trading below the T line on 1 hour chart. The momentums are weak here, can see there, and the money flow try to look up, but still flat here. But let's look at the day chart for Wando to see what is happening there. Even on a day chart, I see that Wando just tested the T line. We have to break up, but it touched this morning, and we're seeing a little kind of till was the money flow looking up gradually around 41. Fine, let's see what. But I'll tell you, it's a good sign here that I tested the T line. A breakout of T line will confirm your buy position. Don't forget that that is our strategy. Once the market the price action break out the T line, you cannot think of buying. Also consider other momentum indicators to see. And that's why I said those that have gotten the video that we said about a month ago, those videos is still very important for us. In any market situation, momentum and market timing, price action structure, price structure or price action are key. Three things that you need to work to understand. Market events are very, very important too when you are charting so that you know exactly what is happening and what is about to happen to guide you. Yes, let's quickly look at the GT code. These are also a monitor that again. GT code, what is happening in GT code? The strength coming back, or is it the low price attraction? What is saying in this stock? What are we doing with the position for half here? Let's look at GT code now. GT code as we speak now is flat on the T line, right with the stick line on the look at the candlestick formation here. But money flow is still strong around 65. No, but look at still flat now. And but this strength also coming back, looking at the CCI, the indicator, but still that has more to do, but there's still strength here. But before it has crossed up, now you can see it below the T line. But once able to break it again, I can see it flat on it. That is also another good sign. And don't forget that this season, the banking sector have said They have all the state that's going to support their bottom line and put the figure that came from them. But crypto also giving you an eye and a side what to expect. At this price, this stock will be becoming more attractive for me. Also, let's look at the T line. In a 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, you can see that it's mid. You can see this candle here trying to resist a further decline after this kind of below T line. This is a good bearish candlestick, but the next candlestick is a sign that the stock ready to work resist this decline. I can see that momentum is improving and money flow is improving on what both on a daily chart and a 1 hour chart, which is a good one for me for the stock. That means we need to also keep our eyes on the stock and keep our eyes on energetic growth. It's very, very important. Yes, because of our time, we'll take the last one. Let's look at what is happening in Unilever before we call it a day. Unilever have suffered the lost as a lot of what was a negative number posted for what for third quarter. Let's see how far. Let's see how far the sentiment level. On the 1 hour chart, you can see what has happened here. It has gone up here to this level, almost at 11 naira, but Katika is coming down here too. You can see here, what you will see stability and money flow is still looking up around 1 hour for almost 95 points, but you can see already a weak sign here from what the momentum indicator here is looking down also on the 1 hour chart. We want to look at what it's doing on the day chart. On the day chart, yes, it crossed the T line, but at the now taking down right on the T line. Let's keep our eyes on this stuff to see because the money flow is from entering there, let's buy that was still below what 30 or around 30. The breakout you can see at over slow region here, it turn up here, which you can see here, and continue going up. Let's watch whether this breakout here will be sustained. Now if either it's across the T line up, it's a good sign on a day chart, but let's see if I've seen a strong momentum following, we're seeing the money flow looking at it. It's a good sign, but we must see how it goes today to conclude also to know. But on the time frame, 1 hour time frame and a day time frame, it's not looking bad for the stock. But because of the decline in earnings, if then that will support the price into the future market. Unless there's a general what improve liquidity in the market and there's a bull run, sorry, that will take the stock up again. On this note, I'll say thank you and also remind you again, start preparing your mind. But I think I said it yesterday that before Friday, we'll also start letting you know how to make payments for what for the Invest 2023. Especially if you want to prepare for what financial market reset in 2023, you need to start preparing now so that you can take advantage of the opportunity this reset going to create in the market. You have first-hand information because where you see professionals and experts in the market talking on this and guiding you, I tell you, you will not take the wrong decision. But when you are guessing, that is whereas your knowledge is power and experience at your bet is very, very key at this point. Especially how to take advantage of all these observations we are seeing because all these movements give opportunity for you to buy low and sell high and so to take advantage of what where to position on time and still rally in that sector. Yes, I'll say thank you and see you all tomorrow by God grace. Have a lovely day and enjoy the remaining trading session. See you tomorrow. Bye.